This is it. Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the scholar shipped in and out with.
As always, anything you'd like to discuss?
Yes?
Scientism and reason, not emotion, is the seat of all morality. Wisdom means accepting the... I prefer...
Yes?
That maniac on Monarch's still screaming into the comms void. Getting real sick of it.
Gonna head to
This is
Varus for
Halcyon
whiskey and
News.
darts.
We
Maybe not.
interrupt your regularly scheduled
We
advertisement
move
for the
cargo
following
16
story.
hours a day, and half of us still can't afford
The
it.
board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection. Canyons of acid and sulfur rain are the least of the horrors plaguing the surface of Monarch. Anarchists live as one with the animals, lawless, savage, and unemployed. The board's embargo ensures that nothing can leave the planet and threaten our hard-working citizens. This story brought to you by Halcyon News, all the news that's fit to broadcast.
我眼睛处于在一半痛一半不痛。
Move along. It's always fucking freezing.
痛又不痛。
Huh?
I had a question about your plan, Mr. Vicker.
Of course. The cosmos is generated and directed by the universal equation, also known as the Grand Plan. By contemplating the teleological order of things, one can achieve verity. Oh, right. You had a question?
Never mind. That about answers it.
Hey
there, you mind stepping back? This charming little ship's been impounded and I'm afraid I can't let you near it till it's not. I ain't felt so much as a tepid...
Well, it doesn't smell as bad here as Edgewater's.
Either way, let's not stick around so long. We all roast alive. No offense, Miss Elson.
Whew. I'm starting to feel like a sisty roast in all this armor. I'd surely love to, but that's just not my bailiwick. You'll want to have your...
Going for a stroll around the docking base?
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Remember Auntie Cleo? Because she remembers you.
How do you do? And, well, sorry. Business has been... Oh, you can't miss her. Right behind you, number 2. First unit on the left, or second unit from the right, depending on which direction you count from. Fine, as long... Chief Tennyson holds the ship together. The Promenade holds our local garbage... She freely admits she planted her roots in Groundbreaker. Of course, I try and steer clear of...
Carry on.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient, or an oven. Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. Now, I only have the one nav key, and they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity. Phineas, that old kook, real light in the wallet too. He still owes me a small fortune. Laws. Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little... Might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson, Groundbreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a handle on this. You'll find her fretting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but Yes, dearie? Ain't that just a treat? So, she sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreakers. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie can't say I know for sure.
Sounds like someone...
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a... You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find... The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affair. Don't forget to come find old... I found a handsome...
As you were.
Gracious. What do you want, then? My hard-earned wisdom? Ask the common folk, and then... Because that... I think they made some fool mistake that would make them look back. Groundbreakers... Miss Junlei's supposed to be getting them fixed. But the board can't abide. They've always got one ski, but it won't work. No, ma'am. Groundbreaker's free till the day she dies, law willing. Oh, a little... I also knit throw pillows stuffed with the hair of famous toss.
What about non-famous players? I earned quite a reputation.
You do have a... But that's not what you wanted to talk about. That's right, dear. Though for how long, I can't say. The board can't... They've always got one... But it won't work. No, ma'am.
This is Halcyon.
Sorry about the heat. Chief Dennison will get the radiators fixed. Oh, a lot of slogans to keep track of. I'm bound to satisfy headgear-related inquiries. You wouldn't... I mean, why, anyone can be a Spacer's Choice. It's not the best choice! It's Spacer's Choice! Taste the freedom! Oh, I'm having a stellar day. And not just because I'm legally up. I can see all of the top-quality merchandise. Spacer's Choice regrets that we... Sprat wash, mouthwash, and Mantafloss. Don't miss out on these deals. You'll find trouble sleeping? The blast will send you through the... Add an additional 10% to your purchase. At Spacer's Choice, we care about your health and emotional well-being. That's why, even if my contract didn't for... Now, are you ready to make Spacer's Choice lunar green moonmouth lozenges a part? Damn it. Slogan for... If there are self-made. Now, if we're done with the chit-chat, I hope you don't mind. It's... speaking of interest, can I interest you in some quality budget goods? At Spacer's Choice. Heard of it? My orientation Aetherwave showed that famous Saltuna cannery, which I'm sure smells as good as it looks.
If you did, that'd be good, actually. They could use the help.
And if you do, please don't mention us.
I'd have to go over my contract. So, what can I get you? Have a...
I'm not going anywhere, you hear? You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I'm sorry. Furu? Let me get one thing straight. As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long. You say that like it's weird. I just don't like to leave a debt unpicked. Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital...
Something I can help you with? If only my other patient... The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would... Take care...
You're sure this is perfectly safe? I'd rather not die early of an infectious disease myself.
last ratchet on rotten time. You hull-headed quacks do know that... What? Why? I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Criminy. Alright, okay. Seems I've got to do something.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to... See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low. Udon Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you... What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law... Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1. Assuming you want to keep... Alright, I'll fess this part up too. If it means you'll help me. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the Blood Tier Diamond... If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit. Thanks for help. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one.
Can't say If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service. He must be referring to I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate. Surgery, mostly. Medical personnel are difficult to... The board won't let their doctor... Everyone on staff here on Groundbreaker was trained by me or Idris. We're good, don't get me wrong. I'd be grateful if... Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla. And you look out...
Any word on Jesse? Good luck. The board...
CNP force pockets can be macrowaved in 2.5 seconds. Force pockets.
Sublight salvage. Their front looks surprisingly on the up and up.
You reckon we can shop here, or is it all spoke for? My dad taught me some French, you know. Stuff about omelets and, fromage. I could take a look at that journal.
By all means. I would be astounded, yet astronomically in your debt.
Oh, yeah, there's nothing at all about eggs and cheese in here. Sorry.
Very helpful. Thank you.
Welcome to Sublight. You the one flying the unreliable? Miss Lily has been expecting you. Sure am. These days,
So you're the new captain in town. I was Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing charmed. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere. I didn't ask.
There is always a catch.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested? I like that initiative, but ease back on the throttle. If there's anything else, be quick. These days, the scrap business all but runs itself. Gives me the time to expect our field. Not all of our salvage is abandoned. Your words, not mine. Hey, careful with the sublight. Very. I like to think of myself. Ask. Be seen.
As you were.
RT greeting, potential customer. May this unit dispense proteins for this unit. Shock simulation non-functional. A trouble ticket. Shock simulation restored. How dare? Shock subroutine complete. May this unit dispense Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to... Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of...
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Any sightings to your local board...
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property.
Ah, the board. Organized, efficient, competent. Well, mostly.
Following story.
I think everything in here is worth more than...
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
等一下，等一下就修。9:30。竟然是鱼仔，他很隐藏。我今天在 F1 觉醒，然后它网速超慢的，害我 而且断断续续，还没载完。
笑死！
笑死，确实。不过快成功了，应该明天会好。
即将胜利！
即将胜利！
I impounded Alex's ship, not yours. Well, I guess it's yours now if you're captaining it. It's a game we play, he and I. I ask him to turn in Phineas Wells, he tells me he will soon. I impound his ship, he explains why he can't give me the info right now. I ask him to turn in Wells. Around and around we go. Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped? Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have. He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die? Oh, awful business that. But why? How? No. Best not to ask after the... Fine. You're free to go. I've removed the impound order on your ship. But before you go, I did have one request. Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all? You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm. Well, Alex knew, or he said he did. And you have his ship. Maybe he kept some records around, or a conveniently placed note on his bedside. That's... well... Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else? Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. That's not unreasonable.
I guess it's better than losing your organs, but I don't know, Captain. It just doesn't seem right.
Miss Doyle is deeply in debt, and the board has every right to do whatever they like to recoup that debt. What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms you negotiate? You might be surprised. But we'll proceed on the assumption. I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me promptly for her first assignment. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I be my guest? A luxury stateroom, reserved for Chairman Rockwell's use. To serve at our as this office is the primary embassy. Law, but it's miserable. Chief Tennyson, deplorable conduct. Oh, good law! Who'd want to go to that toxic hell? No. Emphatically no. Unequivocally no. Immutably no. Best to be clear, I believe. I'm the certified representative of the board's interests here on the Groundbreaker. I'm their eyes, ears. I have few complaints. Oh. You've no... They're here to keep the peace, of course. Precisely. Groundbreaker makes much ado about its independent status, and so resents any board presence, no matter how... When the alternative... Ask away.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information needed to the capture of lunar. Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
Thought there'd be more machinery. Must be housed on a sublevel.
I could spend all day in here and not have looked at half the best stuff. It's all pretty worn, though.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors. Good for you. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting. At ease. Nice to see an outsider with some working... So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through. Interesting. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Wow, great! I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. So... Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are... Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship. My engineers have managed to keep the heat to livable levels. Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner. They want us to sweat, thinking that'll soften me up for a bad faith deal. If you'll excuse me, they can go fuck themselves. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone on board... Reasonable, huh? According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays. Sorry, I forgot no... The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned, and a haven for miscreants now. Those idiots are immune to reason. If you could find some way to solve this without violence, I'd prefer that. But more than anything, we need those parts. Good. Speak your mind. Honestly, I could use the distraction. You're right, I don't. The board is after 2 things. I like to think of myself as a... The board wants... Too much of Groundbreaker's... You've got my attention. Frustrating. Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fix it. You see any bite-sized Tennyson? The next captain won't have...
Oh, gosh.
Don't sell yourself short. It doesn't take a seasoned pro to tinker on Groundbreaker. Just someone who knows how a ship ought to feel. We're always thirsty. You've got my...
Something you need? Well, I didn't expect her to be so tall. And did you see the size of her arms? What? No. Maybe... You know how hard it is to find anybody who likes working with tools in a little town like Edgewater? I just met her. How could I be? Did you see how everybody on... It's just... She's calm.
I find something vexing.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. And thrown this pivotal game into question.
Welcome back. How can I be of assistance? Yes,
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No! No, no, no!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all Forgive me, Captain. Was there another topic on your mind? No, I am sure I cannot feel him. It was my fault he died. I should have predicted the statistical unlikeliness of success of my captain's actions. In fact, he asked me to trust him. Captain Hawthorne attached 98 points. I have been Alex also taught me the concept of a personality. He was There is no need to be rude, Captain. The information in my memory banks. I have not yet I asked once. Alex did not.
Hey there. Be seeing.
Little Spectrum Vodka. Aftertaste the rainbow.
Wish I could say it was good to see you, Ellie.
The good news came through the wire. Tell you what, I'm a little short. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off. If I'm being honest, and I prefer not, but we can say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version. You won't be sorry. Though it looks like you've got a full roster already. Time to play favorites, Captain.
Welcome to the crew, Miss Ellie. We're real happy to...
Something on your mind? I'm a surgeon by... Not much else to know, Captain. I like long walks on the promenade. Sure do. Some of it was even legal. What gave it away? It's the hair, right? Or maybe... I've done all types of work with all kinds of crews. If there's one thing you ought to know, makes two of us, Captain. It's a mix of whatever you've got on hand, usually 0G brew with some Spectrum vodka. I'll make you one sometime. If you don't enjoy it, I'll make a few more. Well, my blood type is AB positive. That about covered. Oh, come on. That stuff's boring. Look, the thing I've learned about living... I'm all for making... No complaints here.
CNP pancake mix now requires no mixing. Seriously, don't mix it.
Who the? Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
No sudden movements. This guy's crazy, even by my standards.
Look at this ripe piece of meat. Time to feed the flick.
Burning to death is one of the most painful ways to go.
Is this what carbon monoxide?
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread. I know this ain't a toy, neighbor from above. It's a catalyst, just like me. Keep talking. I like the sound of your voice.
That's right, sir. Just the part.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the furnace, don't she? You don't just ask a king for a favor when you're standing in his court. You bring tribute. Under its skin, this ship is all poison and you've got the run of the kingdom. Up those stairs, you'll find the... Lay it on me, boss. Ship got impounded. That's bureaucracy for you. Am I your dark reflection? Shit, must be getting... You can come and go.
Smells kind of like old Bess's outflow pipes.
Careful with that shit. You'll end up...
It's crazy to live in this universe. Crazy cosmos. Crazy.
It's so cozy.
Does everyone get branded? Red's crew? We got another complaint. People don't like worms in their shrooms.
Aw, they're just killing the soil. Besides, they're my friends.
Screwing with our bottom line.
You get that automech patch? McRed wants it up and running.
I'm trying to think of a good name before I wake up.
Today's my birthday.
Oh yeah? Fuck your birthday.
我想差不多该走了。
爸爸，你好好休息，
再一下下，
快休息。
然后再一下下。
好。
好。 活着。
This is Halcyon.
You've returned. And good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call up the ship's PA. And bring weapons. More than a few. Less. We were salvaging parts from a ship. Turned out there. If every repair was a one-woman job, I wouldn't need... You can flip a switch for me, but...
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be
I'm genuine...
Good news, Strong tells me that security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of enemies. Bad news, diagnostic says that certain floors are immune from the heat, so they're not too picky about who they kill now. Think fast if you can. Shoot back if you need to. I can always fix it.
System covered. Security. Target located.
I don't think so. I'm going.
Done. The temperatures are dropping. Stop by once you found your way out of bed.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled...
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders. The temperature should be dropping as we speak. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
You aiming to send a And no, Ellie, that...
Hey, that's a real planet.
Damn it! Anyway, like I was saying, you aiming to send a message, you better be quick. Well, yeah. Of course, we're about to... Our primary The event's forecast...
That signal's part of how groundbreakers...
We've got backup auxiliary relays, but the one... Well, we've... Ships and... If it's not clear... That they... And no... That's why... The others won't be in orbital range. Yeah, I'm working. But allocating the personnel loss for sending a technical team to the relay station keeps getting You save my comm center from chaos. I guarantee I'll get the chief to authorize some payment forms with your name on them. I should say no, but why not?
Hope you don't mind if I borrow that manual when...
Oh, and I'll need you to retrieve a copy of the relay's backup data. I gotta forward any messages from Earth stored in the memory. Better late than never, eh? It's not like they're... I'm sure the station...
Temps are lowering across the station. Anyone outside is getting a hell of a light show from the drop-in.
Groundbreaker may be a leaky piece of shit, but she's our leaky piece of shit.
You look like someone who's taking their share of cut. We also have a line of specialized mail.
CNP near maple syrup. It's near this complete breakfast.
Hello. Dr. Fenhill. I hope
Harassing?
you have a...
Then it's lucky.
Good. Now, is there a better selection?
Have you had a moment? You don't hurry up. Someone will get to snooping around there before you. Yes. Take that darling ship of yours. Shouldn't be any...
You want a punch? We got your punch right here.
Hey, Captain. Can I get your temperature on something real quick? So, Junlei and I have been talking some. She sent me a poem. I don't know if I should read into it. Because poems are all symbolic and such, right? It's not so good. Oh, law. It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she... I don't know where... I'm not much interested in this. It's been a problem in the past. The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they didn't... Thanks, Captain. I actually had another message from Junlei. Let's see here. Talking about old friends, got to thinking. They were... close, Captain. Like, more than friends close. I don't know. Junlei talked to... Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar there? The Lost Hope? Thanks, Captain. I'll be ready.
保存游戏，休息时间，眼睛痛。没错。
啊？
该休息了。可是我在想，我要不要电脑也一起载觉醒？因为我是用手机。
你不是用电脑吗？
我用手机载。
谁会用手机载啊？难怪载不下来。
它只有52 KB， 然后电脑我现在按有120 KB。
哦，
疯掉！
疯掉！结果你有试着用那个直接去